Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Retro Fix It. Today we have a Nintendo DSI XL, and I can't remember what's wrong with it. I don't know what's wrong with it, should I say. Besides, it doesn't have a cover and it doesn't have a battery, so I know that. So we can obviously put a battery in and test it and then try and find out what's wrong with this. One thing I'll say is it's in really good condition. Just a bit dirty, but there's literally barely any scratches on this or scuffs. It's really clean. One thing I did notice straight away though was that there is absolutely no screws in it. So obviously someone's been in here. There's literally not one screw put back on here. So someone's been in it, they've taken the cover off, they've probably lost it, they probably lost the screws. I don't know what's gone on there. So that's a little bit concerning, but as I said, it's in really good condition. So I have another Nintendo DS. You might have seen the video of the red one that I did. I think it's the Super Mario Brothers edition. That was warped. And to be honest, if I was to salvage one of the two, I would actually salvage this one. So let's put a battery in it first. I know, as I said, this case is literally opening. Let's put a battery in it and then see if, what happens. So I've got a battery here from my other DS, and I also have the lid for the other DS. Obviously I need to get a cover for this to match this. This is sort of like a gold color. Reminds me of like Zelda, that sort of color, golden brown. Well, really nice. So let's switch it on and let's see. Okay, it's coming on. So we've got an error. That screen did come on. Both screens came on and they were quite clear actually. So that's a good sign as far as the screens are concerned. We have an error, which is the same error I got on the recent Nintendo DS Lite, I think it was, that I did, and it was a Wi-Fi card issue. This one has a Wi-Fi light on, so I'm wondering whether that could be the same issue. But let's turn it off and try it again. So both screens went white, and then this screen went to this. So as I said, good that the two screens are working. All right, well, let's open it up and just have a quick look inside. First thing really I'm led to is the Wi-Fi card, being that I've recently done one and that was the issue with it. Although it wasn't coming up with that error straight away, it would come up with the error when you try to open an application or try to sort of play a game. It would open as normal, it would boot up as normal, but then it would crash. Whereas this one, it seems to be doing it before I even get it to boot up. So this one's not even booted up at all. So could be a totally different issue, this one. But let's have a look. Okay, so first thing I noticed, this is disconnected. But I think that's just the SD card. So that shouldn't be, and the right button. So that shouldn't stop it from starting, I would imagine so. Okay, so first looks, everything looks very clean. Ribbon cables look intact. These ribbon cables don't look like they've ever even come off. So I don't think this person has got very far as opening it up. All the screws are inside. Don't look like they've actually been moved before. Okay, so this is the Wi-Fi card that we tried in the previous one, which was a culprit. Sometimes they just dislodge or come loose. Sometimes it's just faulty. I will start off by just sort of reattaching that, and we'll try and start it and see what happens. Okay, we're still getting the error. I'll have to take my good one out of the DS, the other DS. But what I'm gonna do is, I've got the faulty one still here on my table that I recently did, literally on my last video. I'm gonna plug the faulty one in just to see if that makes any difference, to see if it, because the faulty one used to allow it to boot up, it just wouldn't allow you to open an application. So let's see if it makes any difference. And it's booted up. Okay, so it looks like the Wi-Fi card. As I said, this one was in my other DS. It did allow it to boot up, it just wouldn't let you open any apps. Now this other faulty one, it seems, doesn't even let you boot up. So I guess there's different degrees of faults with these Wi-Fi cards, and it seems like it's a common issue. So let's try and open an application. Let's go for PictoChat, and it's crashing. So this is what this Wi-Fi card was doing on my last Nintendo DS, and it's doing it in this. So looks like we might have an easy fix, and I need to order a card for my other one because I swapped it out, and it looks like I might need to get 2 of these now. So it seems like these Wi-Fi cards really do stop these Nintendo DS's from working. I'm gonna grab the Wi-Fi card from another DS real quick and then swap it into this, and let's see if it works. Alright, so this is the DSi. I've taken the Wi-Fi card out, which you can see is exactly the same, DWM-W024. So this is the good one, this is the bad one. So let's put this one in here and see what we get. Stick a battery on there. Let's see. Okay, so it comes on with that Wi-Fi card. Now let's see if we can actually open an application. Which one did we try before? I think it might have been this one. And it's opened. So let's actually try and put a game in there now. I've got one game here, see if I can put it in the back. Yep, it's popped up straight away. And the game is booting up. Amazing. Alright, let me put it back together and then I'll give it a quick test and just make sure everything's working. So it seems that the Wi-Fi card is the DSi killer, basically. I'm not sure why that is, but it's I guess it's a very vital part of a DSi, the Wi-Fi card. Let me just take this game out. Now I have no screw, well, this had no screws in it. I got a sort of I'm going to take this to be my parts unit now, so I'll take some screws from this other DSi, which are over here. Because as I said, this one's in really good condition, so I'm really happy to actually get this one fixed. I think this is the one that I'll be sort of keeping for myself, for my daughter really, to be honest. I think this will be her one. So just need to get a back cover and a new battery, and obviously a new Wi-Fi card to replace the other one. Okay. Cool. So let's put the battery in, and let's put the battery cover of the other DSI in. Cool. Let's try again. Alright, so we're coming on. Okay, there's no game installed. Let's put the game in. And it's popping up straight away. And there we have it. So I'll obviously try this properly and make sure all the buttons are working. I'm just going to assume they are. Let's see. Okay, so that's moving. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the buttons work. I'll assume they work from here. All right, guys, so that's it. Another DSI repaired. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully it'll help somebody as well who's got a similar problem with their DSI or DSI XL. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, give us a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you on the next one.